Weatherland. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, it's going to be a stormy one across Acadiana for tomorrow. The risk, marginal risk, not a big risk of severe weather. We'll get to that in just a bit. A couple of inches of rain for some a lot less, and some maybe a little bit more. So we'll tell you how it's all going to play out. So let's take a look at the big picture we have going on outside. Overcast skies as we look at UL and the flags at half staff still, and a little bit of a breeze. That breeze will continue tonight out of the southeast, and that's going to keep us much milder than what we've seen over the last couple of nights, where we saw readings lower 30s yesterday morning, mid 30s this morning. We busted on the temperature by 3 degrees, at least in Lafayette. We were going for 38, got down to 35 degrees, but tonight certainly will be in the mid 50s. So we have one system rolling through the Rockies producing snow. That is also going to allow for the possibility of a little wintry mix with another upper level low here that's over by El Paso. That one comes in, and that's going to be our rainmaker tomorrow. And then the secondary upper level low is just going to keep the clouds locked in for Friday and the chance of patchy rain, drizzle, and some chilly conditions for Friday afternoon. Today we started out with dull sunshine, but the clouds certainly won out as the day wore on, so mostly cloudy skies, and that's the way it's going to go through the overnight hours. We're getting a nice breeze out of the southeast, and that's going to continue. That's why we're going to see our temperatures pretty much holding steady through the overnight hours. In fact, we'll pick it up at 11 o'clock tonight and notice temperatures don't change a whole lot. In fact, may rise as a warm front moves northward, and that's going to spark off showers and thunderstorms as we get closer to tomorrow morning, especially across southwest Louisiana, southeast Texas. And as that warm front moves northward, you can have an isolated severe cell out ahead of the warm front. And then if you're in the warmer sector, you can have an isolated severe storm as the action moves on through during the course of the afternoon and into the evening hours. By this time tomorrow night, it looks like activity will be winding down just a little bit. And then with any luck, it should quiet down after 11 o'clock, and we might even see a little clearing just in time to catch the second night of the Geminids meteor shower. We'll have to wait and see on that. That's going to be a call we have to make tomorrow night when we see the clearing sky. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. And then the clouds coming back in with that secondary upper level low, patchy rain and drizzle as well. Rainfall wise, the models are kind of all over the place. The European is pretty much unimpressed, 1/4 inch to maybe up to an inch. The GFS model has been a little bit more robust on the rainfall, especially towards southwest Louisiana. And then over southeast Louisiana, we're kind of in between. So 1 to 2 would probably be a good call. And here's the latest RPM model. This is a higher resolution model forecast indicating the risk of 1 to 2 inches of rain, but notice picking up on some training storms. I don't think we're going to see a spot that catches 5 or 6 inches of rain like it's showing in Abbeville here, but there could be isolated spots for sure that pick up 3 inches. But we'll watch the trends overnight tonight. We're going to say 1 to 2, isolated 3, but if this trend continues, we might say 1 to 2 more likely instead of possible, and then isolated areas up to 4 to 5. So we'll have to wait and see on that. As for the severe weather parameters, we're taking a look at the high resolution rapid refresh model, or the HHR model, also known as the predictive radar. And this is looking at where there could be some hail tomorrow. Eastern Texas moving into western Louisiana as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So I think that's going to be one of the main threats that we might have if we have any severe weather threats. And then we'll look at the supercell index. That's where you get those storms that could produce some mesocyclones, possibly tornadoes, and that favors mainly the extreme northern part of the state, so we're not concerned with that. And then that energy helicity index that kind of shows us how much spins in the atmosphere that could give us an isolated tornado spin up, and this model is actually indicating that is a possibility. But overall, we'll watch what the Storm Prediction Center says. Those guys are the experts, and again, we're in a marginal, the lowest level risk, and maybe a 2% chance of a tornado, 5% for wind damage and or hail. So something that we'll watch and reevaluate tonight at 10. Temperature-wise, as mentioned, we hold in the 50s to near 60s overnight tonight, into the upper 60s tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we drop down into the 40s to 50s. We cool off, and I don't think temperatures change a whole lot during the day Friday afternoon. So tonight, 20 degrees milder than last night. Dry through midnight. Rain and storms developing by daybreak. Chance of getting wet increasing to 60%. 100% chance of storms and rain at some point tomorrow tomorrow. Doesn't mean it's going to be raining all day long. We'll say 1 to 2 possible, isolated 3, but we'll watch those trends. I don't think we're going to have a widespread flood event, and then that marginal severe weather risk as well. Lingering light rains, drizzle, yucky weather for Friday. Good day to sleep in, call in sick. Maybe Marcel might do that. Jim's coughing. And then as we go into the weekend, a mixture of clouds and sun, mostly clouds, but not a bad weekend. And it looks like a relatively benign forecast into next week.
Marcel's already scheduled off.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make you look bad. I'm sorry.
Don't give us any ideas, Rob.